Let's check in with James Bays now live in Tripoli for an update on what's going on. Bani Walid, first of all, James, there were negotiations going on about the surrender of the town. Has that gone anywhere?
Well, yeah, so there's two tracks that are going on here from the National Transitional Council. They're trying to negotiate, they're trying to get a surrender because they want to avoid bloodshed. But at the same time, the other track is the military one. Their forces are now surrounding Bani Walid and threatening to go in there by force if necessary, if the negotiations don't come to something. Now, I think the sticking points on the negotiations, from what we're hearing, from reports we're hearing, concern the terms of any surrender. There are some in Bani Walid, and remember that's a place that we have had sightings. We haven't been able to confirm them ourselves by Al Jazeera, but certainly there have been reports of sightings of two Gaddafi sons. Now, the conditions that some in Bani Walid want, they want to be able to keep their arms at the end of this. They want to surrender the town but keep their weapons. And the other thing that some are demanding is that they have an amnesty. Whatever crimes have been committed, once the surrender of Bani Walid, everyone there will not be arrested. Now, I think those two conditions do not sit well with the National Transitional Council that wants to eventually take people to court for any crime they may have committed. And I think that's where the sticking points are right now. We're getting very close to the deadlines that have been announced by the National Transitional Council. I think we've actually passed their latest deadline in the last few minutes, so we'll have to watch very closely developments.
And then beyond Bani Walid, James, places like Sirte, the other Gaddafi strongholds, how does it play into those battles or potential battles?
Well, there are three different places that we're talking about. Bani Walid, we're also talking about Sebha in the south, and we're talking for the largest place of the three, which is Sirte, which is Gaddafi's hometown. Similar situation, really, although all the focus has been on Bani Walid first. A similar situation in those other places. There are forces allied to the National Transitional Council that are approaching or near those three towns, and I think what the NTC is hoping is that what happens in Bani Walid, if they manage to get a settlement there, manage to get a surrender, well, that will be the model for the other two.
James Bays, live from Tripoli. Thanks for that, James.